had you guys submit questions on Instagram a while back when I first posted my first video, just like with questions you guys may have been wondering just about my life or like anything in general since I've been gone for so long. So I'm just gonna answer, you know, as many as I can get through without thinking that it's too much. So the first question is, what's the biggest change you've had to make since moving? I wouldn't say like my lifestyle has really had to change really. I have a different job, but I feel like I have more time now than I did before, which is interesting. So I've been having to like fill my time with more things, which I think is a privilege. I mean, for years there I like missed out on pretty much every holiday with my family, and now I have the holidays but I'm not with my family. So it's just one of those things. I guess that would be like the biggest change or shift. But I also feel like I'm closest with my family now in a way because they're so far, and I have to be very like intentional about like, you know, calling. I feel like I call my mom more, I talk to my brothers more, I talk to my dad more, even like my grandma I'm having to like be more intentional about calling. So I guess that would be the biggest change, and just like not knowing that, and knowing that my mom isn't just like right down the road, which I always have had because I went away to school 30 minutes away, so I always was like somewhat close to my family and not, you know, like a state or two away. So that's probably the biggest change. But lifestyle wise I feel like it's pretty similar. I'm just in a different place where I can do more things outside, so I feel almost like more myself in that way because I'm able to like really do things that I enjoy that I couldn't necessarily like do to its fullest in Texas, because hiking in Texas is just, especially like in the Dallas suburbs, like there's not really a lot to offer in that regard, and you can only do it like certain months out of the year because it gets so hot in the summer that you want to faint. So I guess that's a long answer for that question, but that's my thoughts. Next question is, how do you find motivation to work out, journal, cook, etc.? Motivation, to be honest, I think I might be lucky in that regard just because I enjoy doing those things. So I think it would be harder for me to like find the time to do it if it wasn't something that I like genuinely enjoyed doing. So I guess my tip for that would be to just find something that you really enjoy doing and you'll prioritize it, or like find a way to make cooking and working out like enjoyable to you. Find a way of or find a workout like practice like Pilates or yoga, that kind of thing that you like really enjoy, and it's so much easier to like come back to. I always had the hardest time like just going to the gym and like looking at all the weights and like having people stare at me, because to be honest I never knew what I was doing. But I kind of like going to like a class setting where they like instruct you, because you feel like more confident, especially as you go more often. You kind of pick up the general practice and you become a practitioner of it. So I don't know, I guess that would be my tip. But just find a way, or find things that you enjoy, and I feel like it's easier to be motivated. It's the end of the workday and I just feel so like jumbled. I don't know, I hope this is making sense. Next question, how did you train Jeff on taking photos? To be honest, I don't think Jeff like really ever had a choice. I just made him take them until he got it right. So now he just like knows what to do, because he doesn't want to have to take it for longer than I'm asking, so he tries to get it as fast as he can. But now it's kind of cute because when we go on hikes and stuff, or like, you know, the botanical gardens or like wherever we're like out and about, like he'll just take pictures of me without me even knowing and just airdrop them to me later. So I think he's just well trained now. He definitely did not do that in the beginning, but I don't know, I feel like he secretly enjoys it in a way. But another tip I have for that is when I have him like take pictures and I'm like asking him to, I just make him like like take, and like don't just like pose for one photo and have him click one photo, because I know that one photo will not be the one photo that I want. Make him like consistently just click, and I just like move around. And usually, oh, and I turn on the live photos, because then you can like pick your photo for the live photo, if that makes sense. That's how I have the best luck. Next question. How many years did it take you, and did you have to look for a job, or did UNT help you? You know, I wish they helped me, but you know, they're giving you an education. That's pretty much all you can ask for. I feel like finding a job is pretty much on you wherever you go. So, I mean, yeah, I had to grind. I had to look for my jobs. I've always had to do that. I mean, UNT definitely, like, the program, the merchandising program definitely like gave me confidence in like what I learned, and like understanding it and being able to apply it, and taking classes on like interviewing and like my application and my resume and all of that. They give you the tools to succeed, but you're the only one that can like allow yourself to succeed. And I think that's like across the board wherever you go. No one's ever gonna just like hand you a job. Like, you have to want it. Maybe, you know, you might get lucky here and there, but I don't know. You're just gonna have to like find the tools to put yourself out there and get what you want. How many years did it take me to find a job? I had a job luckily right out of school, because I was already working for a company that I transitioned to a different role within. So that was a very smooth transition. And then finding my job now is kind of like a funny story that I can explain in another video, but I wouldn't say I was intentionally looking for it. I was pretty happy in my last role. I just wished that I lived in a different state. So yeah, I can go into like a deeper story time if you guys want. Just let me know down below on like how I actually got my job and all of that. We're gonna answer one more, because I feel like I'm starting to not make sense. What has been the worst and best part of moving to Colorado? The worst and best part. The best part is probably just like the culture here. I feel like I fit in better here in a way. I never really felt like I was a Texas girly. Like, I never, like, I feel like I would wear clothes and people would like look at me in the grocery store just because I like stood out. I almost felt like I never like fit in, you know, Texas where I lived. I felt okay in Denton, but whenever I like moved closer to my family post grad, I just definitely felt like I stood out like a sore thumb. I didn't feel like what I enjoyed doing was like around me. Like, there wasn't really a lot I could do outside, and like the Pilates studios near me were very like suburbia mom-like, and that's okay. It just wasn't like what I was looking for. I was looking for like a community in a way. So I feel like that would be the best part, is just feeling like I fit my surroundings, knowing that there's a lot I could do like around me that I enjoy. Like the farmers market's really close to me. I mean, we had that in Texas, but to go to the good farmers market in Texas, it was like 35 minutes away from me. So now I'm like 15 minutes away. Tons of hikes, which I absolutely love. I love being outside. I love just nature, and I feel very grounded in that regard. Worst part would definitely be, it's really expensive, but that's probably not the worst part. The worst part is probably like just the homelessness issue, which I get kind of like nervous talking about it, because I think I'm more sensitive because I grew up in a suburb and I wasn't used to seeing it. I was never like exposed to that, and I think more than anything, just like seeing it, I'm an empath, so when I see something like that, it like genuinely like hurts my soul, and I want to help everyone, and I have to remind myself that like you can't help everyone. And I've read a lot of like books on like addiction, and I'm not saying all homeless people struggle with addiction, but it is very prominent in the homeless community. So I don't know, I'm just like learning how to know that I can't help everyone. I can't give everyone food. There's not enough of me to give to everyone, and also it's like not something I should feel like I have to take on. But yeah, the homelessness would probably be like the hardest like adjustment for me, or like not the worst part, because I don't want to make it like that, but you know what I mean. I want to make like tie-dye t-shirts and give them out to them, and I've told a lot of my friends about this, and only one friend is supportive. So thank you, Marissa, for supporting my journey for the homeless. But yeah, that's just the biggest shift, I would say, just because the culture is different, and I didn't ever, like, I was never exposed to that like where I lived before. So yeah, it more so just makes me sad because I want to help all of them. Do you like Texas or Colorado more? I like Colorado more. I hate to say it, but I like Colorado more. I kind of feel like I was always meant to live here at some point in my life. Me and Jeff are very like open-minded about like where we'll end up and like what our lives will look like. I don't ever see us like living in one place. We definitely plan to like live in multiple states and just kind of like explore in that regard. But I really love the West. Like, I love being on like this side, and I don't know, I just feel like the culture is more me here, if that makes sense. In Texas, I never really felt like I belonged, which I've talked about a lot. And you know, you can find your community wherever you go, but it's easier to find your community when you're in a place filled with people that align more like you, if that makes sense. Oh, I feel like I can't even talk. But I love Texas for the reason that I grew up there, and all of my family is there for the most part. And you know, I really found myself when I lived there, and I really like learned a lot about myself by growing up in Texas. So I still love Texas. It will always have a piece in my heart. I don't know if we'll ever live there again. Maybe. Never say never. But I think we'll be sticking to the West Coast for now. I couldn't get to all of them, but if you have any more, always just leave it down in the comments and I can get back to you that way. Guys, I feel like I need to show you my closet. I've been completely like reworking, I guess you could say, in my closet, because I felt like a lot of pieces in there I never wore, or they like didn't fit my body the way I wanted them to, or I just never felt like confident and good in them. So I've been in the process of just getting rid of things that I don't love, or things I wouldn't purchase again, and just filling it with things that I enjoy. A lot of it I have found on Depop. I've been on my Depop grind. I've been having like a package arrive every single day, which, you know, happens. But I thought I would show you guys like some of the things I've picked up recently from Depop because I'm obsessed. I also have more in the wash right now, but I can show those later in this vlog. So, okay, first, I just picked this up from Depop. I just got it in, actually, and washed it, obviously. This is like a button-down textured material. It's giving Free People. It's like this pretty green lime color. I'm excited to wear this like open, or even buttoned would be cute. But I'm thinking open with like leggings and a tank and like some sneakers. Okay, and then I also got this, which I'm so excited about. It's this blue like vintage puffer vest with cute little pockets in the front. I was thinking about wearing this with like almost like a long sleeve crew neck, like what I have on right now, but probably like white, I'm thinking, because this crew neck I have on is kind of thick. But I just feel like this is so cute, especially for fall, like when I need like an extra layer. And I just love this blue color. It's so fun. And then I also got this blue like velvety button down. I thought this would be really cute with like black trousers for work, because, you know, corporate girly. But I thought this was like really pretty and fun. A little bit thicker because it will be getting cold soon. I have my other crew neck in the wash right now, but it's this Sporty and Rich crew neck that I got from Depop. because Sporty and Rich is so expensive, but I love their stuff and I've always wanted this, so I found it on Depop. And it's so cute. It just says, be nice, get lots of sleep, drink plenty of water. Oh, I just remembered I got something else, but it's hanging in here. In our coat closet. Okay, two more things that I just remembered that I had in our coat closet in the other room. First, I got this blue like ski bib for skiing, obviously, just to go underneath like my coat. Got this for $8 at a local like thrift store in Breckenridge when we went there a couple weekends ago. Literally so cute. I'm excited to wear this. I have not gotten a coat yet because I keep overthinking it, because I want it to be perfect, because skiing has to be fashionable. And then I also got this blazer, not blazer, trench coat, I guess you could say. It's like this really pretty suede color. I think it's it's originally from Zara, and it's in great condition. And I'm excited to wear this like in the fall with like over my work clothes, or with a crew neck and like sweats under it and sneakers. Like, I love that look, so very excited to wear this. That's all I have for my current Depop pickups, but I have more coming, and stuff I got today that's in the wash, so I'm just gonna start sharing them in every vlog because it is so fun. Like, it is my new pastime, because you know, you can buy something from Depop and like the likelihood that someone else has the exact same thing is way less likely than just like buying something online. So yeah, I still plan to buy things online, but Depop is just my new thing. I never got into it before. I'm into it now. Also, I was gonna show you guys, I still need to put like my work stuff away, and the washer's going, so I hope it's not too loud, but we got rid of our bar stools today, threw them away, and I mopped, washed the rug. Like, everything is very clean and tidy, and I'm very excited. Whenever we get new bar stools, I'm thinking like something smaller, probably backless, like maybe even just 2 of them, just to slide under, because the other ones just took up too much of our space, and I really like how big it feels in here now. Also, I have this package I need to mail. I plan on putting like a round like oval-ish floor mirror right here, just for like outfit pics and stuff. And our trash can was here before, but I moved it today and I put it inside of our pantry because I was sick of seeing it. It's ugly. On my to-do list this weekend is to reorganize the pantry and get this functional again. So this is what I kind of threw together earlier whenever I was moving the trash can in here. So yeah, there will probably be a vlog of me organizing this because I hate how it looks right now.